Every DJ says they want more gigs, more fans, and more money. So why are so few pressing go live when live streaming is the gateway to all the things? I asked my community why they haven't started live streaming yet, and the number one reason shocked me. Almost half of those polled said, "I don't think anyone would watch me." And that is the worst reason not to start live streaming. So in this video, I'll show you how live streaming my DJ sets completely changed my life, even though I too was terrified no one would watch. Because once you push through that fear, you'll find the same thing that I did. Freedom, real friends, and a future you didn't even know was possible. I'll also give you 3 reasons why now is the perfect time to start. Remember back a few years ago, right in the middle of the COVID era? Well, that's when I decided to make DJing my new creative outlet. And at first, I was just trying not to train wreck every transition. It was me, my controller, and a lot of YouTube tutorials. And then one night, I stumbled across DJs streaming on Twitch. People were DJing from their bedrooms, and the chat was alive, and the emotes were flying, and people were vibing and tipping and connecting, and it felt like the kind of crowd I'd been missing since not playing live music when my band broke up just before COVID hit. Because what no one tells you is when you've performed live and suddenly that part of you goes quiet, it's like losing oxygen. I missed the lights and the energy and the exchange between me and the crowd. And seeing those DJ streamers, it lit something up in me. Part of me thought, there's no way I could do that. And the other part whispered, but what if you could? And honestly, I was terrified. I was terrified of being seen as a beginner. I was terrified of going live next to the pros with their fancy lighting and good music and active fans. And I was terrified of confirming my worst fear, that nobody would care. But deep down, I missed performing more than I feared failing. I missed sharing songs that made people feel something real. And that's when it hit me. The real fear wasn't, what if no one watches? It was, what if nothing ever changes? Can you live without oxygen? What if I swallow this desire like so many others I'd buried and stay exactly where I am? And that thought scared me more than silence ever could. And you know, that's where most DJs stay. They think about streaming, maybe try it once or twice, and then they stop, they wait, they go back to the same life and the same routine, wondering what might have happened if they'd just gone live and given it a real try. And this is the real risk. What if you don't try? If you don't do this, what's going to change for you? Because maybe you don't want to live stream because you miss performing, but maybe it's a different reason. Like maybe you've got this creative itch you keep pushing aside. Or maybe you've still got that spark from back in the day and you're not ready to hang it up yet. Maybe you just miss sharing good music with good people, and streaming feels like the doorway back in. Whatever your reason, it's valid. But here is the truth. If you ignore it, that voice doesn't disappear. It just gets quieter until one day you realize you've built a life around avoiding the things that light you up. And that is the real risk. Not streaming to an empty room, but never finding out who you could have become if you just pressed go live. Now, once I decided to go all in, I had a new problem. Not just learning how to DJ, but learning how to stream. It was like trying to learn 2 languages at once. Every time I got a clean mix, my mic didn't work. When the mic finally worked, OBS froze. I was spinning my wheels for almost a year. Streaming felt like I was shouting into the void. And it was lonely. Growth was so slow that I thought something must be wrong with me because so many of my peers had so many more viewers and were actually growing, and I thought about quitting. But then everything changed. I found a small group of DJs who were just like me, still figuring it out, still under 500 followers, and we had one thing in common. We showed up. Week after week, we rated into each other, we hyped each other, we learned together, and that changed everything because when you have people in the same boat, you don't just grow faster, you stay accountable. And you start to realize live streaming as a DJ isn't about music, it's about momentum. And that's exactly what I built my DJ Livestream Bootcamp around. A crew of creators learning side by side and pushing past the tech chaos, finally finding their rhythm together. If you're tired of figuring it out alone and you want to join a small group of DJs who actually get it, join the waitlist in the description. Spots are limited, but the confidence you'll gain from going live with a crew, that is going to last forever. And this is the second reason why you need to start streaming right now. Because community is your competitive edge, and I'm offering to help you find yours right now. But the window is closing, so hit that link in the description. Looking back, those grind years were the ones that shaped me the most. They proved I could handle frustration, push through the silence, and keep showing up even when nothing seemed to move. Because that's what resilience really is. It's doing what you love, even when no one's clapping. And if you keep going, if you keep streaming, you will gain something no metric can measure. Deep respect for yourself, no matter what your average viewers are. And that's the thing about quiet seasons. They feel endless until one moment when everything changes. Because after all that grinding and all that showing up when no one was watching, something finally happened for me. One random stream, I had less than 10 people watching. Nothing unusual. Until chat started blowing up. Someone shouted, "Tip your DJ." Another person gifted 10 subs. And before I knew it, we had a level 5 hype train, my first ever. And I just stood there in shock. Not because of all the subs or the hype, but because for the first time, I felt seen. And that was in such direct contrast with that fear of no one watching. People were vibing with my set. They were complimenting my studio and telling me how fun it was in my stream. They weren't just watching me. We were connecting. And I also want to point out that I missed the gold rush days of the pandemic when DJs started on Twitch. In those beginning days, there were so many more people watching. At the height in 2020, there were 6 million viewers on Twitch. And last year, 2024, there were 2.3 million. So I started streaming in March of 2021, and even though viewership has declined year over year, I wasn't late. I was still early, and so will you be now, even in late 2025. Why? Because Twitch was built for gamers, but for DJs, this is still the beginning. There is an audience here. The tools are here, and the scene is wide open for those who show up. Is Twitch perfect? Hell no. But they are dedicated to making the DJ program work. And they have some really good people on staff pushing for us. Every month, new DJs go live. Every month, it gets a little louder, a little more crowded. And the ones who started early, well, they're already ahead. So when you hesitate and think, I'll start when I'm ready, what you're really saying is, I'll start when it's harder. And this is the third reason I'm giving you to start now. Streaming as a DJ is still the wild, wild west. There's room to grow and experiment and to find your people. And if you start now, you'll be part of the wave that shapes what DJ live streaming becomes. And that's the real breakthrough I had. The realization I'm not just streaming, I'm pioneering. And this is where it starts. Pressing go live right now. So yeah, live streaming will change your life, even if, and especially if you're afraid no one will watch. But it will also test every cable, camera, and ounce of patience you've got. So before you rage quit your first stream, watch this next video about what no one tells you about live streaming your DJ sets.